In this SAT question, we are given a graph and a point which is not shown with the coordinates h and k. Says it's on the line of this fx. So h and k are negative integers. So let me tell you one thing. The integer is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, and other expressions. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and other expression is going to be integers. But negative is going to be only, you have to take minus expressions. So now from this graph, you have to just simply find the negative expressions. So as you can see, we don't have any kind of exact amount of this point. So we cannot select this point. But what about this one? Now we can just simply get this point, which is going to be minus 3, this point. And what about this one? It's minus 1 because here 2, 3, 4, and 5 is written here. As you can see, now it's visible. Or another point. We cannot get this point. We cannot count this expression. Also this one, but this point also can be visible. Minus 6 point because it's more than minus 5. And another one is going to what then? Minus 2 point, right? So we are given two values. They can be minus 1 and minus 3. The next one, minus 2 and minus 6. Is it right then? So it says what? We are given h and k point. This is going to be the value of h, and this is going to be the value of k. The question says what? You have to find the ratio of h to k. H is going to be minus 2, and k is going to be 6. So from the first expression, as you can see, minus 3 divided by minus 1 is going to what then? Yes, we can cancel these two expressions. It's going to be then what? 3 divided by 1. So the answer is going to be, at this point, is D. But let me tell you one thing. In ratio expressions, you shouldn't just simply count this expression. Like 3 divided by 1 is going to be 3. When you give your answer as 3, it's totally incorrect. Even in the SAT, it's totally incorrect because ratio means you have to write them down only in this way, A divided by B or just A divided by B version. Got that? So then it's going to be D choice at this SAT question. So in this SAT question, we're given the equation of the line M, the xy plane, and the second line, which is going to be, has half of the slope. Okay, first we'll have to write them down to here. So the slope is going to be at here 6, right? When the next expression, the line W says it has half of the slope, means you have to just simply divide 6 to 2. It's going to be then what? 3, right? And twice the y-intercept. So minus 4 is going to be y-intercept of this expression. Twice means it's going to be 2 times more from this. So 4 multiplied by 2 is going to be what then? 8, right? So it's going to be minus 8 then. We shouldn't change to the signs. So we are given the next expression. It says what then? The question says, where do lines M and W intersect? So if you work yourself from this point, intersection point means you have to equal these two expressions, okay? But if you want to work with them from the decimals, it is going to be super easy right now. Minus 4 and the next one, 6 minus 8 should be written. And as you can see, it's right now visible in which point are they intersected. It's given only minus 12 and minus 1.333, and other expression is going to be, when you divide them to 4 divided by 3, it gives our answer. So the answer then is going to be D. So in this SAT question, we are given slope of a line, which is going to be 1 divided by 5, and it says that it passes through these points. Okay, then we have to find them. So simply by creating the equation for line, we can just simply write them down as mx plus c, right? So instead of m, we have to insert minus 1 divided by 5, and instead of x, we have to insert what? 13 plus c, and instead of y, we have to insert a divided by 5, right? So from this expression, we have to find the value of c. then C is going to be, so when you turn this minus expression to the left, it's going to be 8 divided by 5 plus what's 13 divided by 5, right? So as you can see, we are given the same expressions, I mean the same denominators. In this case, we can just simply add the numerators, which is going to be 21 divided by 5. Okay, so when you insert these expression to the given expressions, I mean here and here, we can just simply find the expressions. But without doing this expression, you may just simply write them down to the decimus. Then we can just simply find our suitable answer. So it's going to be then 1 divided by 5 x plus 21 divided by 5. Now decimus can create our graph right now, right? But we'll have to just simply find an equation of line. In this case, let's write them down, the value of these expressions, 5y plus 21. Okay, be close to 21. Oh, it gives exactly the same answer. As you can see, now they are exactly the same at this point. So it's going to be a choice because they are exactly the same in this point. But when you write them down, the next expression, I mean the 4, cannot pass through this point. So it's totally incorrect. Also, these points is going to be totally incorrect then. So we can just select a choice. If you want to know more about SAT hacks, subscribe us. So in this SAT question, we are given points, and it says that lies on the line K. So at worst, to work on this SAT question, we have to find the equation of a line. So as you can see, these numbers are so huge, right? In this case, it's recommended just to using the decimus in this point, just to create the equation of line. Then you have to press this plus button and you have to create a table. After that, from the regressions, you can just simply select the line regression. Then it gives us what? So it gives what? The equation of this is going to be 5x plus 123, right? 123 is given to us. So in this case, it says what? Line K is result of translating line A up 721 units. So when you're given this is a line K, right? So it gives what? The result of translating line A up 20 units. So when you are given 5x plus 20 plus 123, so it's written at this point, right? So it's written at this point. Now it says what then? It says that line A is just translated up 21 units. So in this case, what do you have to do? Just you have to subtract 21 from this point. So then it gives what then? It gives our line graph. So then it's going to be 123 minus 21 is going to 1 over 2, right? So then our expression should be 5x plus 102 is going to be written at this point. So now let's eliminate these parts. So now, as you can see, it's visible right now, right, from the graph. So this is going to be this line, and the question says what? What's the x-intercept of a line? X-intercept of a line is going to be what? So now let me write this expression, 5x plus 102. So x-intercept means just this point is going to be written. So now this point has to be written. So it's going to be what then? Minus 20.4 should be written. So this is going to be the answer to this expression. So if you want to work more about SAT questions, just subscribe us. So in the next SAT question, we are given the variables x and y related such that x decreases by 7, y increases by 3. So, and we are given a formula which is going to be when you insert 0 to the value of x, the value of y is going to be 0. So then we have to find which relationship shows the equation of a line. So in this case, now let's insert 0 to the given expression, then the value of y is going to be 0. So in this case, so when you insert 0 to here, 7y equals to minus 21, right? So in this case, y equals to minus 3. Yeah, this choice can be accepted. Also, the next one is going to be the same as this one, right? Minus expressions can be accepted because the y is going to be less than 0. But as you can see, these 14 and 9 is going to be positive expressions. In this case, we can just simply eliminate C and D choices. But as you can see, we are given 2 points. In this case, what do I have to do? It says what? The x decreases by 7, y increases by 3. So now let's select a choice to here. So x decreases means you have to just simply subtract 7 from the value of x. Then y increases by 3 means you have to just increase the value of y to 3 and equals to minus 21. In this case, what do we have to do? Just again, we have to insert 0 to the x, then the value of y is going to be what? Less than 0. So now let's insert 0 to here. Minus 7 plus 7y plus 21 equals to minus 21. So it's going to be minus 21, right? Plus 7y plus 21 minus 21. So we can just simply cancel these the same expressions because when you are given equal sign, we can just simply cancel them. Then now let's try to find the value of y. Then it's going to be minus 21, and when you cancel them to 7, it's going to be what? Minus 3. Oh, as you can see, it's going to be a choice then, because we're given what? The value of y is going to be less than 0 when you are given the value of 0. That's it. So in this case, the choice B is not accepted. Only a choice can be accepted in this SAT question.